EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from Soldier Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bears' 31-yard line.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Look at my team. Tight, 19 Lions. Cup 19. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hughes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Inaudible here to get a new look.
7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Hughes throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running out of the gun here with Benson. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Benson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. Touchdown, Jaguars! Quez Watkins, 72 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that was just 4 verticals. They were going for a big play, and it resulted in a big play.
And you know why that's so difficult to cover? Because you can throw the ball to any one of those 4 vertical receivers at any point in the pattern. Wherever they're open, just get them the ball and then let them run after it.
And he runs it all the way in for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. Really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
He was taken down.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. They'll go again with Benson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Benson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
Second and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He finds his man complete. That's Gomez. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. He finds his man complete. That's Gomez. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
He finds his man complete. That's Gomez. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
Back to throw again. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, ready?
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Not often the fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Hughes. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Christian.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
4 yards. That's another Jaguars. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jaguar first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Ready, ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready. Crack all 80. Go.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Go.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Austin Seibert set to kick
This
off.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Check smash, check smash.
They run over center with Benson.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Another run here with Benson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a toss right to middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Keandre Lambert-Smith
from 13-yard town. And the Bears have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He finds his man complete. That's Gomez. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Quez Watkins.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fighting his way through contact.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started big. Oh, poor throw there, and it's intercepted.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gomez.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Hughes. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Christian McCaffrey.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears!
Trey Benson
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Eagles. Ready.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Back to throw. Hughes.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. A final shot before break. Hughes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Alec Pierce, as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60, check, 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 check. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Hughes throwing to start the drive. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And it brings up third down.
Cowboy 80. Broncos. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Go, Reed, go. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Hughes now throwing on fourth down.
And he's got Pierce.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Alec Pierce, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jags have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther.
Now back to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
At the 49-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Off the RPO, he completes it.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Let's go now. Round throw 80. Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. Touchdown, Jaguars. Alec Pierce with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Set to kick off.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go street. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Buffalo 18. Scoop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Dumps it complete to Miller. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
19, let's go now. Trap 60, traps.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, it's Miller. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll run with Benson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to
now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. This is caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one.
And now the rookie's free. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Benson. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any sack completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
3rd down and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
A handoff here to Benson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
14 more yards. That's another Bears.
On 1st down, it's Benson.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Benson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Jaguars up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
False-start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
19 Lions, go!
Here's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone